Good morning, students. Welcome to our general science class. We were in the lesson for adaptations in animals, second part of the lesson. We have already discussed about adaptations in different types of animals. Now let us do a few more animals. Those are aerial animals. The animals that spend most of their time in the air are called aerial animals. Birds and insects can fly in the air, no? Those are aerial animals. They have streamlined bodies which help them cut through the air easily while flying. Birds have hollow bones which make their bodies light enough for flight. They have feathers that also help in flying. Bats are the only mammals that can fly in the air. Mammals are the animals which can give birth their young ones directly. A human being is also a mammal. But if you take a hen will not give direct birth to its chick directly, but it can give only in the form of egg. That is not a mammal. But the animals that can give the direct birth to their young ones are called mammals. Bats are the insects, they can fly in the air. Those are the mammals also. Is it clear? Comes to the arboreal animals. Some animals live on trees. Such animals are called arboreal animals. Monkey, squirrel, and opossum are examples of arboreal animals. Most of their time are spending on the branches on the trees and all those. They have a tail that helps them climb and jump from tree to tree. In fact, if you see a small monkey, baby monkey, used to hang to the mother monkey's body, no? To the under the body of the mother's monkey, it hangs and it learns how to jump from one place to the one branch to another branch. So they will not live in one place and they will move from one tree to another tree in the name of searching of their food also. It is also one type of adaptation. If they don't have an ability of jumping from one branch to another branch or from one tree to another tree, how they are going to get their food and how they are going to live without that food, yes or no? So it is also one type of adaptation in the lives of arboreal animals such as monkeys, squirrels, and all those. Okay, no? Now coming to the another part, adaptations for food. What type of adaptations are there for food? We have already discussed about herbivores. Animals that eat only plants are called herbivores. The animals which are called herbivores have broad and flat teeth which help them to chew and grind the plant parts. Giraffes have long necks that they use to chew off leaves from tall trees. Is it clear? If they don't have this type of arrangement in their bodies, they were unable to digest the food with which they are eating. Is there no? So it is one type of adaptation in food also for the herbivores. When we go for the adaptations for the carnivores, they have sharp pointed teeth and they are very strong and broad teeth to chew and grind the flesh. If they don't have uh, a sharp pointed teeth, they are unable to tear the flesh of the other animals. If at all they are having only this pointed teeth and don't have any broad teeth, then they are unable to chew the flesh what they have teared by the that pointed teeth. So that's why they have pointed teeth, broad teeth. Then only those animals are able to chew and grind the flesh, then it can be suitable to digest. When it is suitable to digest, that energy can be absorbed by their bodies, then they can run their race. So this is also an adaptation in the name of strong teeth and pointed teeth, broad teeth. They are having some help, no? Okay. Now there are other organisms called parasites. Parasites are organisms that live inside other living hosts from which they derive nutrition. Mosquitoes, hookworms, and bedbugs are parasites. They have sucking tubes as their mouth parts that help them suck blood from their hosts. So this is the way of utilizing their organs by the parasites in order to get their food, that to not to die off, to run their lives. Am I correct? So all these are adaptations for food we have seen in herbivores, carnivores, and in parasites. Now adaptations there for protection also. If you see a zebra and a tiger, their bodies are fully filled with stripes. On their bodies, there are stripes there, no, which help them to mix with their background. Because of this, they are very difficult to spot when they were in the any field with a crop. This type of mixed their bodies with the crop, with the color of the crop, and in the forest is called as the camouflage. If you go for the Arctic foxes in the icy lands, Arctic foxes usually have brown fur, but during winter they grow white fur on their bodies. Due to this white fur, we are unable to spot it against the white snow. So, though that is there very closer to us, we are unable to find it. It shows that its background is snow is in white in color. It mixes with that white color, and it will be easily escaped from the people or from the enemies. Am I correct? That only one type of adaptation for a protection. Okay. So animals adapt themselves to their surroundings in order to protect themselves from their enemies or danger. If we take for a chameleon, it is in green in color. When it is on the branch or in the in between the leaves, we are unable to find it because leaves are in green color, no, and the chameleon's color also green only, and it will mix with its greenish color of leaves on the branches, and it will easily escape from its enemies. So it is one type of adaptation with which they are saving their lives. So finally, we can give you a conclusion that all these living creatures on this land are in the water bodies or in air, wherever those were living, they have to adapt to their environment, and they should change to their habitats in order to run their lives. Is it clear? So if any animal is not at all changing to their suitable habitats based on the environment or the weather, definitely there can be a problem for their running of their lives, and they may die off also. That only we have discussed in the first part of the lesson. So this is the way we have to understand adaptations. Food we have learned, adaptations for protection also we have learned. I hope all the teachings are clear for you, and to make it more clear for you, once again you have to go through the lesson which is already given in the form of paragraphs in our textbook. Read slowly, para by para, then you will come to know all the meanings and the clarities, and with which you can understand more effectively. Is it clear now, students? Okay, thank you.